Welcome to Silver Pros, sponsored by SD Bullion. I'm your host, Silver Dragons, and I'm joined by my co-host, Yankee Stacking. What's up, Yankee?
Great to be here, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited because today we're talking about the best silver for stacking in 2023.
Are there any 2023s out there yet?
I think there's a few. Now, we were talking with the chat here, and they mentioned there's a Rwanda coin coming out. The Rabbit, also the Royal Tudor Beasts, the Yale, and then I think the U.S. Mint is doing something too.
That's right. The enrollments for the 2023 Morgan in Peace. Remember when the U.S. Mint completely whiffed on their website? Maybe they've got it figured out for this.
I don't think they have it figured out, but they were bragging that they fixed the website. So
right. Yeah, we shall see. But there's not many yet. You think this 2023 is gonna break the next month?
Yeah. I think in October we're gonna start seeing all of the usual suspects. Niue is gonna come out with their 2023 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the other mints around the world, absolutely. So it's gonna be here before you know it, and there's definitely some stuff you want to pay attention to. Some of you may be thinking it's kind of weird to be talking about 2023 silver and stuff like that, but I actually have a coin here from 2024. It's the Samoa Year of the Dragon. So I don't think it's too early to be talking about 2023 coins when these are already out.
When did you get that?
I got it like last year. It was
Oh my word.
I got it in 2021.
Oh.
Now, one tip that I would say for 2023, and I want to make sure I hit this point hard in this video, don't buy the new 2023 coins if they're more expensive than 2022 or random year. So when you go on a website, for example, sdbullion.com, you're going to find, if you look at like a Britannia, for example, you'll find the 2023s. Once they come out, they'll probably be on pre-sale initially. Then you'll find the 2022s and a random year. I always recommend just buy whichever one is the cheapest, right, Yankee?
Yes. Stackers think random. Collectors think date.
That's a great way to put it. So it's very possible that the 2023 coins might be the cheapest, but they might not. So to me, I don't pay attention to the date really. I just pay attention to the price.
So help me with this, SD, because I've seen this sometimes. A bullion coin will come out. It'll be the latest year, and it will be cheaper than prior years.
I think usually it's pre-sale. So when these bullion dealers, they get a big allotment coming, they'll put it out at a little bit of a discount. But once the coins are actually in hand, I've seen it go both ways. Sometimes they're more expensive. Sometimes they are still a little bit cheaper. So you just have to kind of keep an eye on it.
You're going to hear this theme throughout this video. Be careful. Don't overreact, because SD, don't you think 2023 is going to be a bang-up year when it comes to semi-numismatic silver?
Oh my goodness. It absolutely will be. I mean, in 2022, I actually made a video about this, talking about how many different series are out right now, how many different distractions there are, right? I think Niue has like 30 different coin series going on right now. It's insane. So I think, all these series are going to continue into 2023, but more series are going to start. It's kind of this new theme we've seen with these semi-numismatic bullion coins, bullion-ish coins, I should say. And, people are buying them, so they're going to keep on making them, and it'll say limited mintage, maybe 10,000 minted or 15,000 minted. I would say be really careful with that stuff. Don't go crazy. Remember your goals. Why are you stacking? And stick with the low premium stuff.
There's another reason why I think 2023 is going to be incredible when it comes to semi-numismatic coins. What just happened?
Queen.
You got it. We're going to see potentially the king on coins real soon, right?
Yeah, and it's very possible that those will be the ones that have high premiums, and everyone's going to buy in because they think they're going to be, a really big win down the road. They think they're going to flip it for a profit, but a lot of them, they're not going to be wins. You're going to do worse than if you had just bought generics.
They're going to mint so many. The Royal Mint, the Royal Canadian Mint, Niue, all these are going to be just flooding the market, I think.
Yeah, now can we talk about the best size for stacking, Yankee? I know we've talked about this in previous videos, but when people are looking at buying silver for 2023, what size should they be focusing on primarily?
My favorite is the 1 ounce. It's the most versatile. It's the easiest one to get into. Yeah, it sometimes is a tad bit higher premium than the larger sizes, but stick with the 1 ounce, especially if you are new to stacking. Um, I do 5, maybe up to 10, but kilo, 100 ounce. What do you think?
I would say if you already have a lot of silver in the 1 ounce size, then okay, no problem. Stack the kilos, stack the 100 ounce bars. But for new stackers, absolutely you should be focusing on 1 ounce because if you ever need to sell, you could just sell them one at a time.
It's true. Much more flexible for resale. Speaking about flexibility, hasn't 2022 been the year of silver stackers needing to be flexible?
Well, yeah, you and me both. We had to basically pause or stop one of our stacking goals. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I like the term pause because stopping sounds so depressing, but I did. I had to pause my silver quarter guardhouse box. It's 2/3 of the way through and it's bugging me. I can look over right now and see it and it's staring at me and I can't fill it yet because it's just the premiums on junk silver have been really, really high recently. How about you? What did you have to pause?
Well, I was stacking maple leaves, and the premium for me got too high on the maples, so I had to pause that. Now, I did recently find some for $25 a coin, which is kind of where I'm at right now. If it's 25 or less, then yeah, I'll pick some up. But the premiums were getting too out of hand, so I would say for 2023, you gotta keep an eye on the premiums. It's very possible that some of these countries around the world they could have, a quote unquote silver shortage like the U.S. Mint had, and really they were just having a hard time getting planchets. But I mean, yeah, it's very possible premiums could shoot up on certain items, so you got to keep that in mind.
The new U.S. Mint director has been saying that the shortage is really going to hit the American Eagles. They're focused on making sure that they can come out with these silver dollars in 2023. That has been, she said that is the focus here. So it makes me wonder if the mintages on silver eagles are going to be low in 2023 and the premiums are going to be still sky high. Like you said, keep your eye on the premiums.
Yeah, so definitely for junk silver and for eagles. Now, what I would say for eagles is in 2022 they completely dropped the ball. So do I think that in 2023 they're going to improve all of a sudden and premiums are going to come down? No way. I think it's probably going to get worse, don't you think?
I agree completely.
Didn't your LCS dealer say something about premiums?
Yes, he did. Now, this is his opinion, but Tim said that he thought silver premiums were likely to stay high until and unless we breach around $30 an ounce. He says, not until you see silver get up above 30 will you see that it relaxed premiums, which, that's great, right? The price goes up and the premiums then start to come down, but you're still paying a lot, right?
Yeah. So now let's talk about, regardless of what happens with premiums, what is going to be the best silver for stacking in 2023. I would say a great thing to be buying is going to be the generic stuff, right? So generic silver bars, generic silver rounds, and low premium bullion coins.
I agree. That is what you want to focus on. Stay away from the high premium. Stay away from those semi-numismatics that look so beautiful, and you're like, "Oh my word, this is going to be a hot flip. I got to buy it." Maybe buy one or two if you have to satisfy, scratch that itch. Stay the course. Be disciplined. Don't get too enamored with the silver ice cream cones, right?
Exactly. I do think there's going to be a lot of semi-numismatic things coming out that you need to be cautious of. Don't go crazy on those. It's going to be the first coin with King Charles or whatever it is. Just don't go crazy.
That's right. Good advice.
And thank you so much for watching Silver Pros.
Stack like a pro.